What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are taking an in-depth look at Need for Speed Rivals. I'm going to take you through, in this video, through the racers and show you what that sort of campaign looks like. So we are in the garage. From here we can do different career paths. So in one column we can do races, and that's what I've been working on. So that's why I've got all this unlocked. You can also do pursuits. That's where the cops are more involved in those types of races. And then there is an all drive where you can go out there and just drive around and do different things. And so you can see where this one, the requirements that it's asking you to do to pass it is to drift 1,000 yards, use a repair shop, and hit 3 jumps. And then you see that as you complete these, you unlock new vehicles which you can buy. So if we go down to the cars, you can see the different cars that I've got unlocked. Right now I've just been focusing on this Ford Mustang, so it seemed to have some of the best stats as far as any of the cars I had unlocked up until then. So you can see these I haven't unlocked. So once you've got your car, now it's time to suit it up. So there's currently a couple of slots that I've got where I can bring in and use special privileges, like there's an electrostatic field and it tells you to the left what it does. EMP, so I could deploy these against other racers or cars or cops or whatever to kind of give me a leg up. There's a stun mine, so it would kind of shut off their car for a little bit to give you a little bit of time to put some space in between you and the other vehicles. So I've got currently turbo and mine. You can also go in as far as your customization go. There's plenty of different things that you can use. I don't really ever mess with this stuff. Usually I just go ahead and pick the car and run with it. And then there's also performance upgrades with the racer. So you see that I've purchased all the durability, strength. You can see that this is what it cost. And I'll show you how you get these speed points to get this money to buy all this stuff. So you can see that it's going up a little bit. And there's control, acceleration, and top speed. So we'll just go ahead and jump into a race, and you can see also from here you can also switch to the cop career. I'll do another video a little bit later looking at that. So here is the overview of the map, and there's different people out here. I could set my route to them, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump into a race, I believe. We'll do the hot pursuits. So as we get started, I'll go over a couple of things that are on the HUD. The first thing is, over on the right hand side is our objective. You see that we can wreck a cop and place gold and interceptor, which is a type of race. Now I'm not even going for that in this particular race. I didn't even do any of those objectives. So it's up to you whether or not you want to do them. That doesn't stop you. What that does is, if you play out those objectives, if you complete that, then it's going to unlock another car that you can then purchase. But in order to purchase vehicles, you have to rank up these speed points. So in order to get speed points, you get them by racing, by placing first or whatever else. You can also get them as you're racing along the way, like if you drift or whatever, it's going to give you some points. But the best way to rack up a ton of points is to get your heat level up as high as possible. And if you've played past Need for Speed games, then you know the higher your heat, the more cops are going to come after you. So it's going to make it more difficult. But the higher this number goes, it's almost like a multiplier. So you're going to be awarded more points. But there's also the risk involved, because if you get busted or wrecked with all those points, you lose them all. So you have to bank these points ever so often. So I'll go over that here in just a little bit. But first, I'll give you some tips along the way. Now, in this particular game, you can run straight into a car head on or whatever else, and it'll take off some damage on your car. But if you leave that damage and you let it drop all the way out, then your car will be totaled, and again, you're going to lose all those speed points. So along the way, as you're racing, there's going to be several stops along the way that have like a wrench. It'll be signified as a wrench on the map. These are repair shops. You can just drive straight on through, and you can do this while you're racing. You can even pull up the easy navigation menu. You do that with the directional pad if you're on the consoles, and you can actually pull this up while you're driving tell the system to find the closest repair shop if you are getting in trouble, and then that way you'll know that it's coming up and you can slow down and make sure that you pass through. And that'll also be sure to restore anything that you have as far as your pursuit techs. Like currently I have mines and I have turbo. If I want to have that restored, if I've already used all that up, then I can just drive through one of those repair shops. Now again, if you've got your heat up really high, the best tip I can give you is to definitely find a hideout. If you are having trouble with the cops, you think you're about to be pulled over or busted up or whatever else you want to call it, you can again use your easy navigation to highlight the GPS and tell it to find the closest hideout. And the cool thing is that you can actually beat the cops. They can be right on your tail, and you can just pull right in to one of these hideouts and it'll let you go ahead and bank your points. So all you have to do is if you get in trouble, that's the best tip I can give for you. And see, this is completely different from the way the cop version works. In the cop version, you don't have to go bank your points, and you can wreck out your vehicle and you're going to still be rewarded, and they unlock cars a little bit different. So we'll go over that in the next video coming out for Need for Speed. If you liked this video, you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comment section below. And that does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.